Good afternoon and welcome, parents, staff, distinguished guests on our stage, and most of all, this amazing class of 2021. I am Shawn Green-Beebe, the proud principal of the Jean L. Klida Utica Academy for International Studies. It is indeed an honor to serve as principal of one of the district's finest institutions. At this time, parents, guests, please stand and join our graduates. As we rise, remove our caps, gentlemen, and listen to the singing of the national anthem by UAIS senior Katrina Kagalawan.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much, Katrina, for that amazing rendition of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, due to strong winds that we're experiencing today, and for the safety of our students, staff, and guests, the speakers to the right and left of our stage, as well as the screen behind me, have been lowered. I would also ask that our students please do your best to hold on to your caps. I can't tell you how great it is to see all of you here today. We have come a long way together, and we come to celebrate here this afternoon and to honor our graduates. As you are aware, the use of face coverings is optional for this outdoor ceremony, consistent with health department guidelines. We respect the foundation of, respect is the foundation of our school culture, and we respect your choice and the choice of others as we gather here today to celebrate our Phoenixes. Today, we come together as a community to celebrate success. We recognize that this year, the celebration may look a little different, but whether you are with us in person, watching at home, or gathering as a family with friends at a later time, the result is still the same. We honor this very unique class of 2021 for their resilience and their remarkable accomplishments, and we look forward to all they will achieve as graduates of the Jean L. Klida Utica Academy for International Studies. On the stage and on the floor, we have many distinguished guests that I would like to acknowledge, and I ask them to stand as I announce their groups. Joining us, the UCS Board of Education, our Superintendent of Schools, and central office administrators throughout. Principals from our cluster elementary and junior high schools, And of course, our UAIS leadership team, Mr. Kenneth Volks, Assistant Principal, Mr. Christopher Layson, IB Diploma Program Coordinator, Mr. Justin Spear, CAS Coordinator and English Teacher, Mrs. Amy Jo Yoakum, Extended Essay Coordinator and English Teacher, and Mrs. Susan Fitzsimmons, Counselor. We can't go further without acknowledging our exemplary UAIS staff. We welcome them and we thank them for their dedicated service to our students. The class of 2021 is the 10th graduating class of the Utica Academy for International Studies. This year's graduating class is comprised of 95 scholars who have collectively completed over 13,000 hours of CAS requirements and have done extensive research and written more than 400,000 words for their extended essays. This 10th graduating class is indeed special. As I began to research the importance of the number 10, I learned that it symbolizes the completion of a cycle. Think about it. 10 is the age that young children yearn to reach with great anticipation. After all, it means they have finally hit double digits. The number 10 represents a new beginning. With this new beginning comes leadership, optimism, maturity, confidence, independence, creativity, adaptability, and of course, success. All of these attributes speak to the 10th graduating class, the class of 2021. We know that the pandemic has taught us many things, has forced us to be innovative, and even revealed our shortcomings. We have learned that we are more resilient than we ever knew. We won't let anything prevent or stop our progress. Continue to keep the symbolic meaning of the number 10 ever before you as you traverse through life's journey. You are the class of 2021. The pandemic threatened to stop you, but you persevered. Seize every opportunity and enjoy every victory. With each triumph, however, there may be trials. Remember, you have a team of people, your family, your friends, the UAIS staff, and other well-wishers who are rooting for you. You come from a strong foundation, and you know how to stay the course. Look for the rainbow after the storm. We are so excited to see what's next for you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorians and salutatorians for the Jean L. Klida Utica Academy for International Studies, class of 2021. On the screen behind me, you will see the names of 61 valedictorians and 1 salutatorian and their future college plans. I'm going to move out the way so you can see the screen, but at this time, I would ask that our valedictorians and salutatorian would stand, face the crowd, and receive a well-earned applause. Thank you so much. Vals and Sals, you may be seated. You are deserving of all of those applause. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage the first of our 2 student commencement speakers. Valedictorian and full IB diploma candidate Alexander Hughes will be attending Harvard University in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome valedictorian Alexander Hughes.
Thank you, Mrs. Beebe. Mr. Monroe, members of the board, administrators, teachers, parents, and of course, my fellow students. Thank you for allowing me the honor of giving this commencement address. First, I want to thank our school board, superintendent, faculty, and staff for all the support you have given to our entire graduating class. We would not have the strong foundation upon which we stand without your help and guidance. Your perseverance this past year and throughout our time together in ensuring we all had the highest possible quality education will long be remembered. I also want to thank the parents and families of the class of 2021, especially my own, whose love and wisdom have gotten us to today. At the heart of commencement is a bittersweet contradiction. We come here together today to embrace two opposing ideas, ending and beginning. The end of our time together in high school is the sadder of the two. But it's endings I want to focus on today, because I think it's endings that equip us to make the most of the beginnings that follow. There's a poem that addresses this idea that I'm particularly fond of. It was written by Tecumseh, chief of the Shawnee people, in which he lays out a code for living well. He exhorts us to be tolerant, friendly, and generous. He tells us to respect the ways of life of those around us and to demand that same respect from them. Most of all, though, it is focused on endings. He calls us to be grateful for our time on this earth, to recognize the finality of death, and to live honorably, such that one can face death with contentment. He tells us to prepare a noble death song for the day when you go over the Great Divide. I know it is incongruous to speak of death on a day of celebration. Of course, death is always tragic and rarely made easier or less capricious by our actions before it comes. We have all become far too familiar with it this past year. Many of us, too many of us, have lost loved ones. We have felt the weight of grief on our hearts. Some of us feel it even today, and my heart goes out to all of yours. But I feel comfortable discussing it because my classmates and I are crossing over our own great divides today. We are becoming adults, we are leaving home, we are soon to carve out our own places in new communities, we are marking an ending of another kind. It is remarkably appropriate that our mascot is the phoenix, that great symbol of constant regeneration, because it is not too much an exaggeration to say our current selves are dying, soon to be remade anew. Life is full of irreversible changes, changing careers, moving homes, and yes, graduating from high school. Little parts of ourselves perish and are replaced with each change, but that is something we ought to embrace rather than fear. What Tecumseh understood, what he showed me, is that meaning flows from endings, from our knowledge that everything is impermanent. Deep within each of us is a natural fear of loss. When we are confronted by it, we take stock of our lives. It demands deep reflection. What can I do that will justify living with melancholy and fear? What do I want to be remembered for? Why am I here? His great insight was that the best way to calm those fears is to live a principled life. In his words, to find purpose in the service of your people. Only when we are honest, when we work for the betterment of our community, when we are truly oriented toward the good, can we accept the fact that our time must end. The lyrics to our death songs are written in our answers to those questions, in our adherence to those values. Tecumseh's wisdom wasn't really about death itself, after all. You can't perfect your life as it ends. That takes sustained effort. His poem is really a call to make the most of beginnings, the most of each day, so that we can, one day, meet our end with resolve. I therefore find little value in fear of the future of what comes next. The proper response to an ending, and certainly to a beginning such as today, is, in fact, to ask, what's next? What will I do tomorrow, next week, next month, and year to make my life meaningful, to give me purpose and be useful to those around me? How will I make the world a better place than it is right now? I am proud of my classmates at the Gene L. Klida, Utica Academy for International Studies, because we have tried to answer these questions together. I know we will continue to do so, and so I can't wait to see, from each of you, what's next. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex, for that riveting address. Awesome. So at this time, we're going to hear from our second student speaker. Valedictorian Mohammed Chowdhury will be attending Lake Forest College this fall. Please help me welcome to the stage valedictorian and IB full diploma candidate, Mohammed Chowdhury.
Could we get another round of applause for that marvelous speech by Mr. Alex Hughes? Good afternoon, students, staff, family, and members of the Board of Education. My name is Mohammed Chaudhry, and it is an honor to speak on behalf of the Utica Academy for International Studies class of 2021. I'd like to thank our superintendent, Mr. Monroe, the president of the Board of Education, Dr. Mary Thomas, the members of the Board of Education, and every single one of you illustrious teachers who work their absolute hardest to provide us the best experience. I personally would like to thank my parents, Mr. Coleman and Mrs. Hall, for always pushing me to be me. Recently, the class of 2021 has held nothing but a screen. It may feel like we've been drowned out, but when we set perfection as the only option, it can cause people who fall short of that standard in any small particular manner to ultimately decide that they failed. Might as well give up entirely. No. Every little bit counts, so embrace the pandemonium. Tumultuous, yes, yet each and every one of you accomplished that impossible. I mean, we're all here, right? Awaiting our next step, and I commend you. I cannot believe it was only 4 years ago we began our journey in these two hallways. For a moment, just sit and embrace our relationships, our friendships and shared classroom experiences, like reading Romeo and Juliet and having no clue what you just read. The girlfriend, the breakup, the second breakup, the third breakup, realizing maybe I'm the problem. Regardless, at UIS, I found my voice through poetry, through expression, and I learned, albeit through countless tears, that it isn't always about the destination, but the journey. So I present in the best way I can a poem dedicated to our journey. Class of 21, you take 95 strangers and put them in random predicaments, give them a soul, make your own choices, reap the benefit. 4 years later, pack together real buoyant and intimate. See, Malcolm X said, education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. At the time of his remarks, I couldn't read, I couldn't write propositions. We were well aware, in fact, pay attention, this one decision changed most of our lives, manifested in succession. For generations, we've known of the guardians of knowledge, yet we never questioned the keeper of keys. For generations, some few have mangled my name, though out of anger and vain. And yes, beneath our masks, a mischief existed and authentic frustration. I never seen the heinous miscalculations of this order of operations, unfortunately, more dividing and conquering. But that's reality. It's too abstract, no point in an answer like that. So what, Mr. Burak? On stage, this platform, our stories are ladders that make it easier to touch the stars, so climb. Keep climbing, spill those emotions deep into the sea to light your world. A luminous allure seen as an amalgam of memories, and as I look into each of your eyes, I see comets aligning Orion's belt, each a beautiful star. As I look into each of your eyes, I stand here, my veins pumping revolution with poetry, imploring you to reflect. I stand here connecting the stars, imploring you to recognize your greatness. I stand here a vagabond, traveling the Big Dipper, connecting the stars, imploring you to embark. For you found your dialect. For education is the keeper of keys, the prospect to our celestial potential, so bright in the dark. Tomorrow brings a new dream, so absorb everything and let that light escape. Unencumbered by the weight of perfection, let the cadence of your genius object over the sea, empowering your fear. In a program with such academic rigor, we so often forget about the basics, the little things in life. We so often forget to live in the moment. The point of this poem is that the merely obvious realities, the merely obvious journeys, the merely obvious moments are often the most overlooked, seen as banal, seen as unnecessary. Though our stanzas of experience, the genius each of you all hold, flows in rhythm and in rhyme, revealing the years we've spent trudging to flow. And I'm gonna rhyme, honestly, is exciting to see us all grow. But I sound like Mr. Hume, don't I? So, remember, live right now today. All the adversity you've endured inspires seas and skies, and I know you can all succeed with no hesitation. So, continue your journey. Travel the stars, connect the stars, use that genius to move on to something greater. Class of 21, graduate knowing you all look beautiful in blue. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Muhammad, for that amazing address. Another round of applause for both Muhammad and Alex, please. We are moving along, and at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Robert Monroe. Mr. Monroe has served our community as an administrator for more than 20 years at both the building and the district level. In August, he was appointed by the Board of Education to his current role and has provided steady leadership for our schools during a very challenging time. Please welcome Mr. Robert Monroe.
Thank you, Mrs. Green-Beebe, and your leadership team for just a fantastic year underneath very difficult circumstances. I want to thank each and every one of you for that. I'd also like to thank our families that are here today to celebrate the Jean L. Klida Utica Academy for International Studies class of 2021. You know, we have talked a lot about UCS champions this week, and today's celebration could not have happened without an incredible team of parents and staff members. While time does not allow me to go through this long list of individuals who made this moment possible, there is one individual, though, that I'd like to recognize. We have one person here who has worked tirelessly, specifically at the end of this year, to support this senior class and make this a truly memorable year under incredibly challenging conditions. Please help me show your collective appreciation to our graduation class sponsor, Mr. Justin Spear. Mr. Spear. Over the next few years, much will be written about your final years of K-12 education and the impact of the global pandemic. For the most part, these stories will focus on how your world was forever changed. But as futurists debate and dissect these changes, I think it is also important for us to recognize some of the things that are constant and will never change. In the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., there is within human beings an amazing potential for goodness. To see this potential, look around at the people in your life. There you will find those who believe in you, your parents, your siblings, your friends, your administrators, and your teachers. Throughout your future, you will always find them or others like them in your life. The world you're going into, despite its challenges, will always be filled with caring and compassionate people. No matter your future challenges or successes, there will be people of strength who unconditionally love you. It is a fundamental law of nature that there is an innate goodness in others that war, economically instability, or even a pandemic will never destroy. The education system that partnered with your parents to nurture you has stood strong for well over a century. We're not going anywhere. Those of us in UCS who celebrated you, challenged you, denied you snow days. I get it. Just wanted to make sure you're all listening. The people who cared for you, cheered you, and loved you will always be here. And now it's your turn. Author Roy T. Bennett says, be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness of people. As the UCS graduates before you and those who will follow, you have received a public education in K-12 schools that are considered among the most respected in the state and the greatest across the nation. The GLK UAS graduates are on the front line in the battle against COVID-19, cancer, human suffering, climate, the economy, many of the challenges that are facing our world. The UCS diploma that will shortly be handed to you is your ticket, a ticket for making a difference in a fantastic world of opportunity. It is now your time to take this ticket, the skills you have developed, and make a journey that is all your own. As you move forward, take a look behind you every once in a while, and you'll see us supporting you and cheering all of your successes. That is something that will never change. Congratulations to the Jean L. Klida Utica Academy for International Studies, class of 2021. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the President of our Board of Education, Dr. Mary Thomas. Dr. Thomas is now in her 7th year on the Board of Education. She has 2 children in Utica Community Schools. Please give a nice, warm welcome to President Dr. Mary K. Thomas.
Thank you, Mr. Monroe, parents, staff, and most importantly, class of 2021. What is there left to be said? What makes my brief comments today all the more difficult is that these words are really the last thing standing between you and your high school diploma. I'm here representing the UCS Board of Education. My board colleagues serve as elected officials, but our first, best, and most important title that we hold are parents of Utica Community Schools students and Utica Community Schools graduates. I want to speak to you from a group that has not yet been to the microphone. That is your moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, and those who have cared for you and loved you since you were young. We've been with you since the beginning. We were there when you drew your first miraculous breath. We cheered and cried when you went to kindergarten. And now, once again, we cheer and cry as you reach this new chapter in your life. Before you reach this milestone, we have just a few more requests for you. First, be happy. Be kind to others. You never know the journey they've been on or the journey they will be on. Be healthy, have faith, and take care of your planet. Call, text, or Zoom your loved ones often. You have not even left yet, and we already miss you. Wherever you choose to put your passions, do it well. Work hard, treat others with respect, and remember, always family first. And now, I would like to say the words that are 13 years in the making. Members of the class of 2021, it is now time to change your title from Utica Community Schools student to Utica Community Schools graduate. The faculty of Jean L. Klida Utica Academy for International Studies has recommended to the superintendent that a Utica Community Schools high school diploma be conferred upon you. By the authority vested in your Board of Education by the state of Michigan, it is now time to announce our graduates, award the diplomas, and congratulate the class of 2021 on a job well done. Let us proceed.
Valedictorian, Katrina Isabel Trinidad Kagalawan. IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Isaac Abraham. IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Christina Elena Eksovsky, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Joseph Ayed Barco, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Ian Bain Bednarski, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Hannah Summer Benedict, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Nicholas Joseph Bennett, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Eric Douglas Berg, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar. Christina Elizabeth Berzins, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Aaron David Bielecki, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Anna Victoria Blasky, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Amelia Sharon Borchich, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Ryan Allen Boring, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar. Valedictorian, Joseph Stephen Bullock, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Sarah Gabriela Burgess, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Riley Sarah Carver, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Mohammed Inan Reza Chaudhry, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Alexa Renee Clampett, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Melina Christina Francesca Colon, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Mark Scott Crossan, IB Full Diploma Candidate, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Onken Deb, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Hannah Ellen DeHunt, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Noelia Dulo, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Fiona Quinn Duncan, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Ethan Erkinen, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Isabella Teresa Feeney, cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Lauren Louise Fortunato, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Ethan Joki Gertsch, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Doka Gorvakai, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Samuel Anthony Graleski, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Helena Marie Haddad, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Ryan Domingo Haynes, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Lanu Hannah, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Brady Lawrence Hannon, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Jennifer Hassai, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Nesma Ahmed Hassan, IB Full Diploma Candidates, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. This is it. Valedictorian, Lena Marie Haydens, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Emily Ellen Hoyampa, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Charlene Suyan Shung, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. This is it. Valedictorian, Alexander Dean Hughes, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Shanawaz Musafar Hussein, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, William Evan Jenkins, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Lucas Scott Jorgens, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Carter Graham Q. Kemmerling, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Adam Adele Comfer, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Margaret Miaser Koshi, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Samantha Ryan Kopitz, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Ella Elizabeth Kraus, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Elizabeth Ruth Laginus, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar. Valedictorian, Emerson Joel Laprise, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Jaden Yanni Loy, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Emily Jane McIntosh, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Daphne Alexandra Mayor, IB Full Diploma Candidates, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian Kendall Moore Malberg, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Maria Angelie Matthew, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Angelina Autumn Rose McKimson, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Oh, that's crazy. Eric Michael Mercure, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Adam Niall Mary, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. This is crazy. Valedictorian, Madison Paige Mishansky, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Thomas Robert Mosley, cum laude. Locke Vim Brendan Nguyen, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Deanna Marie Palazzolo, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Lauren Lillian Patrick, IB Full Diploma Candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Maya Anna Peck, IB Full Diploma Candidates, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Julia Rachel Perrette, IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Hayden James Peterson. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Isabella Sokol Plumby. IB Full Diploma candidates, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Rory Lorelei Prisby. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Gavin Michael Poole. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Hayden Puri. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Gabriela Erica Chafko. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Saim Mohammed Rafiq. IB Full Diploma candidates, cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Ananya Cheda Rao. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. There you go, okay. Valedictorian, Lucas Robert Robinson. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Kyle Sabayan Rodriguez. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Gabriel Alexander Ruiz. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Valedictorian, Farah Gazwan Sabri. IB Full Diploma candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Delaney Hope Sacra. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar. Valedictorian, Natalie Joy Safo. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Jack Gordon Sanitate. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Noah Curtis Shepke. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar, National Honor Society. Dylan Michaela Sharp. IB Full Diploma candidates, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Here we go. Valedictorian, Madison Elizabeth Shippey. IB Full Diploma candidates, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Lily Marie Sawyers, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Harman Deol Singh, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Riley Elizabeth Smith, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Isabella Marie Stryber, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Luke Nathaniel Strine, IB Full Diploma Candidate, magna cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Pranshu Thakur, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Jenna Annette Tryon, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, AP Scholar. Valedictorian, Ryan Christopher Verbrugge, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language. Sarah Morgan Weiland, cum laude. Valedictorian, Fiona Juti, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society. Valedictorian, Colin Patrick Zelasco, IB Full Diploma Candidate, summa cum laude, Seal of Global Language, National Honor Society.
Oh, yeah, they love their family. I noticed that. Awesome. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause, class of 2021. You guys took on the pandemic and the wind, and you won. Seniors, your journey is almost complete. Let me get my cap on here. Let me start over. All right. Your journey is almost complete. You've completed the requirements for graduation. You've had your name called, but there's one last thing that we need to do, and it's called the tassel ceremony. Currently, your tassel sits on the right side of your cap, representing your journey through UAIS. Take a hold of your tassel in your right hand, which represents your freshman and sophomore years. You came to UAIS with dreams and aspirations, ready to take your rightful place and to begin your journey to excellence. You met new friends, experienced new traditions. You became part of the culture that is UAIS. Now move your tassel to the center part of your cap. This movement symbolizes your junior year. You gained confidence, shared in victories and challenges, and supported each other just like you did today. You officially entered the diploma program and were met with new challenges, more demands. CAS, the extended essay, would become daunting tasks that would become rewarding experiences in the end. Now finally, move your tassel to the left side of your cap. This represents your senior and final year. As seniors, we ask you to be leaders individually and collectively. You completed your requirements. You worked hard to get to this point today, and you made your college decisions along the way. As we complete the move of the tassel and hold on to our caps, so ends the 13-year journey of your time as a student at the Jean L. Klida Utica Academy for International Studies. I challenge you to never forget what you have learned, to never forget and to cherish every memory. Take them with you. Regardless of where your journey's steps take you next, always remember you were and always will be a phoenix. Congratulations, class of 2021! Woo! Graduates, please stand. We're going to have our graduates recess out of the amphitheater. Parents, please remain seated until all of our graduates have exited. You will meet your new Jean L. Klida UAIS alumni in the parking lot. Have a great day.